Today, I will present a study on bridging the digital divide in global trade. This research compares the United Kingdom, Vietnam, and India to understand how digital access affects international trade participation. The digital economy has transformed global trade through e-commerce and digital platforms. However, this growth is unequal across countries. According to IT, about 93% of people in developed countries use internet, while only around 27% in poorer countries have access. This gap is known as the digital divide, and it significantly affects global trade opportunities. The research problem is that the lack of study that examines how digital inequality influences trade performance across countries at different levels of development. The objective of this study are to examine digital access and infrastructure, analyze its impact on trade participation, and suggest policy recommendations to reduce the digital divide. The selected countries are the United Kingdom, Vietnam, and India. The United Kingdom represents a developed economy with advanced digital infrastructure. Vietnam is a fast-growing developing country with strong digital transformation efforts. India is a large emerging economy with rapid IT growth, but still faces unequal digital access, especially between urban and rural areas. These three countries provide a strong comparison of different development levels. This study is based on two main concepts: digital divide and digital trade. The digital divide refers to unequal access to internet and technology, while digital trade refers to cross-border buying and selling of goods and services through digital platforms. Several economic theorists support this study. Ricardo's comparative advantage explains how countries specialize in what they produce most efficiently. The Hexaorlin model highlights how resources and skills influence trade. Krugman's new trade theories explain the importance of large-scale digital networks and platforms. Meanwhile, Posner technology gaps theory explains how technology is first developed in advanced countries and later spreads to developing nations. The conceptual framework of these studies focused on three main factors: access to internet and digital device, digital skills and ability to use technology effectively, and government policies that support digital development. These factors together determine how well a country can participate in global digital trade. This study used a comparative qualitative research design supported by secondary data. The data sources include the World Bank, International Telecommunication Union, World Trade Organization, and United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. The analysis method involved comparative and trend analysis from 2010 to 2024. This approach is used to compare internet usage, broadband subscription, and trade performance across the United Kingdom, Vietnam, and India to understand the relationship between digital development and global trade participation.
Good morning and good afternoon everyone. For the first indicator, we examine internet user as a percentage of the population, which measure the level of technology access in each country. So based on the World Bank data, the United Kingdom recorded the highest internet penetration rate, 94.69%. This indicates that almost the entire population has access to the internet. The high percentage reflect the country's advanced digital infrastructure, strong investment in technology, and widespread digital adoptions. For the next one is Vietnam recorded 84.50%. Internet users show the remarkable growth compared to the only 30.65% in the 2010. This improvement was supported by government initiatives such as the National Digital Transformation Program, which expanded internet accessibility across the country. Meanwhile, India recorded the lowest internet penetration rate at 64.94%. Although internet access has improved significantly over the year, the country continues to face challenges such as income inequality and unequal access between urban and rural areas. The next one, fixed broadband subscriptions. Moving on to the second indicator, fixed broadband subscription, which represents the level of the digital infrastructure development. The United Kingdom recorded the highest number of the fixed broadband subscription, increased from approximately 84.5 million in 2010 to 135 million in 2024. This growth has been driven by continuous investment in fiber optic network and high-speed internet service. Strong broadband infrastructure enable the business to conduct e-commerce commerce activity, communicate efficiently, and participate effectively in a global trade. Indians recorded a faster growth with a substantial increase from 11 million in 2010 and 50 to 55.7 million in 2024. This growth was supported by government initiatives such as Digital India Investor and Infrastructure. Also, Vietnam showed a significant improvement with substantial increase from 3.7 million to 23.9 million during the same period. Although the total number remained lower than India and UK, the steady growth reflects the country's commitment to digital transformation and infrastructure development. The last one, trade participation, trade growth rate 2034. The final indicator is a trade growth rate, which reflects a country's participation in international trade. According to data, Vietnam recorded the highest trade growth rate in 2024 at 15.46%. This strong performance is supported by the rapid digital transformation, foreign direct investment, export-oriented policies, and integration into the global value chain. India recorded trade growth rate at 6.34%. Despite the digital inequalities, India remains major exporter of information, technology services, and business processes, outsourcing services. However, the digital divide continues to limit the ability of some businesses, especially in the rural area, to fully participate in the digital trade. But in the United Kingdom recorded trade growth of 3.64%. Although lower than Vietnam and India, this does not indicate a weak performance. As a major developing economy, UK already has a large trade base, making a rapid growth more difficult. Its advanced digital infrastructure continue to support strong participation in the global trade. And then policy recommendation. Based on the findings, several policy recommendations are proposed to reduce the digital divide and improve participation in the global trade. So although three countries have improved their digital access, difference in the internet connectivity and infrastructure continue to affect their ability to fully benefit from the digital economy. And then country-specific recommendation. For India, strengthening digital connectivity in the rural areas. India recorded the lowest internet penetration rate among the three countries and continue to face a significant urban-rural digital divide. Therefore, the government should continue expanding the rural broadband infrastructure through initiatives such as BharatNet project, which aims to connect village councils across India with high-speed internet. This initiative can help rural communities access the e-commerce platform, digital banking service, online education, and internet trade opportunity. Vietnam, empowering digital transformation and innovation. Vietnam recorded the highest trade growth rate due to its successful digital transformation efforts. To maintain this momentum, Vietnam should continue investing in advanced technologies such as 5G, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and digital logistics. So these technologies can improve business efficiency, trading export competitiveness, and further reduce the digital divide between urban and rural areas. For the United Kingdom, increase SME participations in the digital trade. Although the United Kingdom has a most advanced digital infrastructure, its trade growth rate is relatively lower than Vietnam. So therefore, the government should focus on increasing SME participation in the digital commerce through a program such as Hub Grow Digital. So providing a financial support, digital training, and easy access to digital tools can help more SMEs expand into the international market. Role of stakeholder and global recommendation. Government should invest in digital infrastructure, improve digital literacy, and create a policy that support digital trade. Business, especially SMEs, should adopt digital technology such as e-commerce and digital payment system. Multinational companies can also support the technology transfer and knowledge sharing. At the global level, international cooperation is important to strengthen digital infrastructure. Initiative and a partner to connect and digital public infrastructure (DPI) can help improve the digital inclusion and support international trade. And that's one implementation step. To implement the policy successfully, government should invest in digital infrastructure, strengthen a cooperation with the stakeholder, provide digital skills training, and regularly evaluate a policy outcome. For the feasibility analysis, the recommendations are feasible because a similar program already exists in India, Vietnam, and United Kingdom. Although implementation requires investments, it can improve productivity, create jobs, and support digital trade in the long term. Challenge and risk. Key challenges include the high infrastructure costs, limitation access in remote area, low digital literacy, and cybersecurity risks. Addressing this challenge is so important to ensure the successful digital development. In conclusion, digital access significantly influences a country's participation in a global trade. The United Kingdom showed a strong digital readiness, and Vietnam demonstrates successful digital transformation, while India highlighted the challenge of digital inequality. Therefore, investing in digital infrastructure, digital skill, and international cooperation is essential for inclusive economic growth and greater participation in the global digital economy. Thank you.